Okay, so I'm gonna go over how to catch big plays. Okay, so I'm gonna show you how I noticed that stocks like HD, Home Depot, NVDA, TSM, PayPal, all those, Tesla, all those dropped today. All right, they dropped pretty big to the point you could have earned 100% or more. I seen options contracts on HD jump over, I think it was 600%. Let's see. Yep, 600% in options on their contracts. I mean, crazy numbers today. Yeah, 400, 500. So, what I've noticed is on the 5, 10, and 15-minute time frames, you'll get, most of the time, you'll get red dots on one or if not all of these time frames here. So red dots is basically the squeeze. That's an example right there. That's a squeeze that you will get. So the way that happened is if you look back on HD. So the day before, or yesterday, pretty much, this is what happened. Let's see, 15 minute. So we got a squeeze here yesterday. That last candle of the day was in the buy zone, and the buy zone is between, that's a 21 EMA and the 8 EMA. That last candle, actually the last 3 candles, were in that buy zone. The Stochastic RSI was in this zone here. I mean, it's going to be a put. That's why I made the line red. It's going to be a put the next day. Then you have a squeeze. That started at like 145. Okay, so that's a nice little zone there. And the next day, this bad boy popped, dropped all the way down, and created a new low at 316. Whereas it started off at what, like 330 yesterday. A significant drop. Of course, it was a drop of 4%. Let's see if we had any other squeezes on smaller time frames. This is a 10-minute time frame here. So no squeeze there. Let's see if we had one on the 5-minute time frame. This was okay. Let's see. So it was 2 more dots near the end of the day. So a nice little squeeze there and a good drop down the next day. So that 15-minute time frame is critical. That was a beautiful setup. Like I said, it was in a buy zone here. Squeeze to the downside. And it was in that put zone, that put area. This is the call area, that's the put area on the Stochastic RSI. So this is how I'll be trading from now on. I'm seeing some great results from this. Let's look at TSM. Oh, before I get off of HD, this is another thing I noticed on the 78-minute time frame. You can pretty much predict the price if you use the Fibonacci retracement tool. So you click the low for that day and the high for that day. If you're looking at puts, that bad boy dropped all the way down to the last retracement line and created a new low. That was crazy. So it broke through all these levels and hit that near the end of the day, which is crazy. So this was yesterday, of course. This was today. Boom. Nice move down. Let's look at TSM, see what happened there. So that was a low for the day. And that only went down to that first line, but there was still a nice drop. Let's look at the contracts for that. TSM, that dropped 4% as well, looks like. And on the option side, trade options on puts. Oh my God, man. 400%, 300%, 500%. I mean, big, nice gains. And you just have to, know what you're looking for, because if you look here, all this stock did on the 78-minute time frame was pull up So basically, you know, all stocks went up yesterday. All it did was pull up real good to the 8 MA line, but we're actually in that buy zone. So between the 21 EMA and the 8 EMA, the last candle set there, just to drop back down the next day, and it dropped nice. I mean, crazy gains. Dropped 4%. And you've seen the numbers with put options, crazy. So let's look at some time frames here. So look at the 5 minute. Yep, had a nice squeeze on the 5 minute. So that was a low for the day, high, then so red dots started. The squeeze started like 2 o'clock. Let's see, 10-minute time frame. 10 minute. So we didn't get a squeeze there. No squeeze there. Let's see, let's check out the 15 minutes. Like I said, this is the most critical. So we didn't get a squeeze there, but we did get one on the 5 minute. And let's look at another time frame, 78 minutes. Yeah. So on that one, all we had was a 5 minute squeeze. Well, a squeeze on a 5 minute time frame, and a nice beautiful drop. Nice beautiful drop the next day. And that was only off of one time frame. Just that 5 minute would have been red. Let's see if we can find one that had all 3 of them fired off. So PayPal. Check out PayPal. Oh man, crazy. So low for the day. The high for pretty much yesterday. That didn't drop significantly. That didn't even hit this line. But let's see if anything happened in the options area. Like if you still could have made a decent profit off of, you know, the drop though. Trade options. Okay, puts. Still good gains. Look at that. 200%. Close to 200. 160%. I mean, still over 100% you could have made on that drop. Let's see. Oh, and that was, look at that. That was a nice buy zone there between the 21 and the 8 EMA. Candle set right in there. Next day, boom. Let's see here. Smaller time frame. Let's see if anything happened. Yep. Oh, that's. Okay, so I was meaning to do this. Okay, we had a squeeze. It's the 5 minute time frame. Nice squeeze. Started at, you know, like 220. Let's see what happened on the 10 minute. Another squeeze right in there. 15. Is that one at the end of the day or no? Okay, it fired out the next day. So it was a nice squeeze on the 5 and 10 minute time frame, which is good, real good. Let's try out Tesla. We didn't even look at Tesla yet. 15 minute time frame, squeeze right in there. Let's go to the 10. Let's go to the 10 minute time frame. Boom. And 5 minute. So it wasn't one on the 10, it was one on the 5. So nice. And then let's look at 78 minutes, see what happened there. So basically that just pulled back to the 8 EMA. It got in there. See the top of that candle. But let's see the Fibonacci retracement. Yep, hit that first level there. Let's see if Tesla did anything in the options. It did numbers. Okay, trade options, put. Okay, we got a 100%. Some of these kind of skipped around a little like. So you would have had to stay away from, I guess, the ones ending in 5. But if you would have got like a 570 or 560, you would have got 100%. So nice Nice move. See if we can find one more before I shut it down. So let's see. I guess NVDA, that was a nice 3% move. I love those. I love how those move, man. Those were great, man. So NVDA, let's try that. NVDA. Before I waste my time, I want to make sure it did have some traction. And by the way, I'm looking at mega cap stocks because for some reason, I want to say it's because of the high volume, because it's a mega cap stock. These things move. Look how much you can make. Like $100 could have turned into $255 profit, or $1,000 could have turned to over $2,000, $2,500 profit. Like, it's crazy numbers. Look at that, 200%. All of that from a move. Like, oh man, it's crazy. Look at that, 78-minute time frame. Make sure my tool is on. Low for the day, high for the day, which was yesterday. Dropped on down to that 127%, which is 500. So it went down to like 550. So let's drop down to a smaller time frame. Let's see if anything happened. Yep, 5-minute chart, got a squeeze near the end of the day. 10-minute time frame. Looks like we had one dot near the end of the day. Let's see if anything happened on the 15. Oh yeah, look at that. Boom, one nice dot near the end of the day. So I mean, these are nice drops. Nice drops. Real good money could have been made on all of these today. That's why I love mega cap. You know, you can take a small amount and make a huge amount of money. So red dots, 15-minute time frame, 10-minute. Anything happen there? Let's see, that was, yeah, so 5-minute, no, 10-minute. Red dots, nice squeeze. All those fired off. Let's see, yep, 5-minute. And I actually feel safer with those. I think Google was a beautiful setup. Yeah, so it pulled back to the 8 EMA. That's all you need to see. Nice pullback. It actually went to the 161. Well, went a little bit past that today. So just a nice move. Let's see if the options contracts did anything. Trade. Put 200%, 300%. Oh, big numbers. So that's what you look for. You know, you look for basically the day before, or that day before you get into a play. You want to see, well, what I'm gonna be doing is looking for, like, if the stock market is going up and everything is going up, I'm looking for a stock that's pretty much going up to it's just pulling back up to drop harder. That's what I'm looking for. Or the opposite, if I'm on the call side, you know, I'm looking for something that went down, pulled back to jump higher. You know, that's all I'm looking for. So basically, if I'm looking for a call for the next day, I need to be seeing red over here. If I'm looking for a put for the next day, I need to be seeing green over here, because all it's doing is just either pulling up to drop down hard or pulling down to jump up hard the next day. But you got to know what you're looking for. You got to look for squeezes on the 15, 10-minute, and 5-minute time frames, and that's the combination for a big move the next day.